New York, but they're there. My power is flickering, so I'm hoping my power doesn't go out, man. So we'll see. We'll see how long I'm able to stay live for. Brandy, what's up? Congrats. Just passed your Security Plus yesterday. Nice. Uh-oh. If my power goes out, you know, that's why the live ended. So hopefully it doesn't go out. Let's see. All right, let me catch up on these questions. All right, we got 77 people in here. All right, dope. Got 77 people in here. Okay. Will there be any opportunities for AL, MI jobs at GovTech Yes, there will be AI, ML jobs at GovTech AI is one of our tracks that we're having. Either Tech, which training courses do you recommend to pass the Security Plus exam? I like Get Certified, Get Ahead, but that's mostly a book, right? So I usually read the book and then I just go do a bunch of practice tests. And then there's also like Pocket Prep 2. And then also there is, you know, Jason Dion. He's got his own training, which is pretty good. So I use his training for CYSA Plus. So Jason Dion, Get Certified, Get Ahead. Like, I really don't think you need a bunch of resources, right? I think people go like too resource heavy. Like they want every single resource that's out there. You got to really remember that when it comes to studying for these certifications, it's all the same information, right? All of the different people that provide information, they're providing the same information just in different ways, right? So, and they write in different ways. Maybe they have different tones. Some people more dry than others, right? So it really just depends. It really just depends. So, but you don't need 10 different resources to pass Security Plus. Like, you're just confusing yourself because people, they talk differently. They're in different orders, right? Everybody doesn't do the same thing in the same order. Sicily, what does the VIP ticket to GovTech get? That's a great question. So VIP ticket for GovTech will get you, you'll get like a VIP goodie bag, which we're going to have some dope merch in there and some merch from some of our sponsors. You'll be able to get like VIP check-in, of course. So it's going to be between 1,500 to 2,000 people there. So you want to be able to get in quick. We're also going to be having a VIP brunch. We'll have a VIP dinner. We're also going to be having specific things for VIP people to be able to get access to as well. And we'll have a VIP party, or we'll have a party for everybody. But at that party, VIP will have separate entrances too. And there will be specific seating for VIP in the main keynote speaking area as well. Let's see. Let's see. How do you get an update regarding your government clearance? Are you talking about an update like on the status? If you're talking about an update on the status, you just reach out to the security team and ask them like, hey, you know, what's my status on my clearance? Let me see. I'm gonna put that I'm live on YouTube. How do you get an update? No, I already read that. Jackie, what would be the process of becoming a cloud security engineer after finishing your program? So I would say to become a cloud security engineer, I would, like if you don't have any cloud security engineer background, I would first try to maybe get like a cloud administrator role first, and then add on some security certs to get into the cloud security space. But it's definitely going to be a process if you don't have any background in it. Teldrick, what do you think of the Google IT certification? I'm not a big fan of the Google IT cert. One, it's not a cert, it's a certificate. But it's decent. It's decent. I think it can help you get like a help desk job, but it holds no weight in GovTech whatsoever. Let's see. GovTech opportunities in Florida. Yes, there's jobs in Orlando, Melbourne, Destin, Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville. They're really all over Florida. How do you get your security clearance? You gotta find jobs that will sponsor you for a clearance. So look for jobs that say must have ability to obtain. Must have ability to obtain government security clearance. Tariq, did Army ROTC in college. Now I'm in the military, having them pay for all your certs with a TS and an IT job. Yes, that's one way to get to it. Matt, you said, Beez, you do coaching calls, one-on-one advice. If you're interested in doing like one-on-one coaching calls, something I can do like after this, if people are interested, we could do like a discovery call after like 15 minutes. We can talk and see if you want to do one-on-one coaching. That's something we can do afterwards. Let me see. Let me see. Let me try and grab the link. I'll drop the link in the chat. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. But I want to make sure these lives are gonna be good. Like we can do Q&As. We can do like looking at jobs and stuff like that. We can look for different jobs and things like that. We can make it fun because I'm able to share my screen, right? Compared to if I go live on like Instagram or TikTok, you know, I'm not able to share my screen. I used to do TikTok live streams sometimes and play like Fortnite and stuff, but nah, I don't want to do all that. I'm tired. It's been a long day, long day. Give me a second, y'all. I'm going to have to grab this link. And my camera quality is not that bad either. I'm just using my regular like Logitech Brio. I thought it was going to be like worse quality. I got to get me a new OBS, like, or not OBS, it's a Elgato Cam Link. I got to get a new one because it makes my blacks like real grainy. I got to order a new one so I can have my 4K FX3. Or no, this is my FX30. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna get back to the questions. Just try and grab this link for y'all. All right, cool. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, shoot. Hold on. All right. Okay. I guess you're not able to pin stuff. All right, whatever. Okay, let me see. What are the questions I missed over here? What's up? What's up? How are you? What questions haven't I answered? Have you seen an uptick in business intelligence for GovTech? Not really. Nothing that I've seen, but I'm not looking for business intelligence, but I haven't heard anything about, you know, business intelligence roles. Tanvir, can you please talk about the GovTech job application process and what's the best agency to find QA jobs? I mean, basically, if you're looking for jobs that aren't with the federal government, you're looking for jobs with government contractors, you pretty much want to go to clearancejobs.com. And when you go to clearance jobs, you can then go look for, search the term ability to obtain, and then you can look for different QA jobs, or you can just search like QA and ability to obtain, and then that'll come up with the jobs that are sponsoring clearances. But the process is pretty straightforward. You find a job that's going to sponsor you for a clearance. You apply for it. If you get an interview. After you land the job, then they'll take you through the process of getting your security clearance. You just fill out the paperwork. It's called the SF-86. You fill that out, and then after you fill it out, then they go through the clearance process, and then they'll update you. Let's see. Travel trucker, keep motivating the veteran community. Got you. Yeah, man. I want the veterans to be able to, take advantage of the clearances, because honestly, like, the military does not want the veterans to know like how valuable the clearance is that y'all are getting. And they definitely don't want you to know that once you switch from being a vet to a government contractor, you can make like 4 or 5 times the money doing the same thing. Sicily, are the job opportunities at GovTech Con all in the DMV area? No, these companies have global presences, so they're going to have opportunities all over. Daryl, Charlotte, North Carolina, or Raleigh? What, for a location for jobs? Ava, what's the best entry-level tech sector to enter with no experience? I say GovTech because it's like the only tech sector that's straightforward, that if you get certifications, it makes you qualified to be able to get different roles. Cedric, I'm in, yeah, you said I'm in A+, IT specialist, want to move to something between security and cloud. Definitely start looking at your Security Plus for sure. And then once you get in with a company, you can have a company pay for one of the GEOC certifications, one of the cloud security certs. Let's see. M4600, you're working on getting your RHCSA and your Security Plus to potentially get a Linux admin role. Let's go. Let's get it. Your Jay said, I'm interested in coaching. All right, cool. Yeah, I put it in the chat. Let me try and drop it again. All right. All right, cool. Okay. Does that one work? I think it worked. Let me know if that link works. It should work. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's keep answering questions. Ava, what do you think of the Grow with Google program? I haven't seen it before. What's the Grow with Google program? Let me look it up. Grow with Google. Is that the scholarship program? Grow with Google. Let's see. Let me see. Let's try to make this interesting. Let me see if I can get my screen share going so we can make this interesting. So it's not just me yapping with no display or anything. Give me a sec. Hey, look at me. Okay, cool. But let me see. Let me get my video capture device up here. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Look, I'm all tiny. All right, bet. Okay, cool. So let's see. So this is the Grow with Google, learn job ready skills with a Google career certificate. Choose a cert that's right for you. Okay. Are these just the different certificates that they offer? I mean, I personally think that these certificates that Google offers, like no jobs are looking for them. They're great to like learn skills, but it's $50 a month to do these certificates, the certificate program that they have. And no job is looking to hire people that have like, hey, if you say, oh, I have the Google cybersecurity certificate, no job is looking for that, right? So it will teach you skills, but it's not what's going to help you get the job. So you always got to keep that in mind when you're trying to decide, what is it that you really want to do? Like what's your goal? Is your goal to, try to get a job, or is your goal to learn information? And it's good to do both. And you can do both at the same time by getting actual certifications that are that are offered by different vendors that are industry recognized, right? So that is something that you can do for sure. So let's see. What other questions y'all got? Okay, we got almost 200 people in here. It's lit. It's lit. Serge said, I'm in Canada, Canadian citizen looking for work in the U.S. GovTech is only for U.S. citizens. So I know in Canada they do have they have some like GovTech companies out there, but I don't know what the requirements are in Canada, right? They might require you to have a degree. Helena, does this stuff? Okay, yeah. Let me see. Robert, you said you got the Security Plus. You applied a security guard job that's going to sponsor your clearance in New Mexico. Let's go. Okay. Look, nobody wants to work in New Mexico, so you're probably going to have a really, really good chance of getting the job, right? Because nobody wants to work there. That's the main thing. When you apply to these different jobs, right? If you're applying to jobs in places where people don't want to live at, people don't want to work, that's how you increase your chances of getting the job. Because if you're doing it that way, then you're not going to have it to where people are going to be like everybody's applying, right? Obviously, everybody wants to live in DC. Everybody wants to live in California, Texas, stuff like that. Places where people want to live at a lot is going to be much harder for you to be able to get jobs there. It's going to be way harder for you to get jobs there. What if you're British? If you're British, GovTech is for U.S. citizens. So, you would have to look and see, what opportunities do they have in Britain, right? Yeah, so I know some people are saying they're interested in coaching. So after I get off here, I'll probably be on here for maybe like another 30 minutes or so. 30 minutes, I'll probably be on here. And after that, I'll go through and we'll do like a free 15-minute like discovery call for like people that are interested in coaching with me. And when you just join into my circle community, you'll get the free link and join in, and then we'll hop on a Zoom call for 15 minutes. I'll talk to you and see, what you're doing and give you a little bit of advice and see how I can help you if you want to work with me. Hey, what's up, KP? How are you, Miss KP? Have I heard of Forage? Let me see. Is it? I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. I lost my OBS screen. Okay, there we go. Hey, what's up, David? How do you work two GovTech jobs? Because you heard only one company can hold your clearance at a time, and if you do another GovTech job, they will know. Any advice? One, you're gonna have to ask like for permission. Like I know it sounds weird, but you will have to ask for permission, and you have to check to see if that other company is going to be using your same clearance, right? So I know some people have like multiple clearances. So like I have multiple clearances through different organizations. So I've never done overemployment, but if I did, I do have multiple clearances. So I would check to see if it was okay. And then I have different clearances, so you can go that way. And then another thing people do too, it's not really overemployment, it's just working multiple jobs. They'll work different jobs at one job during the day, one job at night, or they'll work a job that's like 12-hour shifts or 13-hour shifts, maybe 3 days a week, and then they'll work another job as well. So some people do that too. Elevate to the unknown. You said, Brother Scott, good to see you. How y'all know each other? How everybody know each other in here? Cam on Cam, my IT fundamental class offers a voucher for the ITF Plus. Is that test worth it to start getting to start out? You're also taking the Net Plus. Like ITF Plus is a very basic foundational IT certification, right? So with that certification, you're basically going to be learning literally foundational skills. Like basically the military uses ITF plus to like weed people out to see if they're even cut out for tech. So, I mean, if it's free, I mean, you could take it. I mean, it doesn't hurt. And you said you're also taking Net Plus. DJ Vader, if you got your Security Plus but don't have a clearance, are you still able to network and land roles through GovTech Con? Yeah, you should be able to network. Not all companies are going to be only hiring for roles that are sponsoring that need a clearance, right? Because these companies, they have roles that don't require clearances and they have roles that do require clearances. So your main thing is going to be, I want to make some more YouTube videos on this. I'm going to make some videos like leading up on like how to get the most out of conferences, how to prepare for conferences, what to do to show up for conferences, because I want to make sure y'all get the most out of GovTech Con. Let me see. Michael, what's the best certification to get? It depends on what you want to get, Michael. Rose, do you think the cloud GovTech is definitely the move for less competition? If you're talking about like cloud security or cloud engineering, I wouldn't say it's like less competition. There's a lot of cloud engineers out there. Mel, what training programs or courses do you recommend for Security Plus? I'm trying to get my company to pay for it. I like Jason Dion's. Like if you're looking for something that's like a program you can go through, I like Jason Dion. I like Jason Dion and Get Certified, Get Ahead. Or if you're able to go to something that's like in person in your area. I don't know if you're in the DMV, but in DMV, they got a bunch of different Security Plus boot camps that you can get your Security Plus in like, you can do it in 5 days or you can do it in 5 weeks. They got a lot of those. Lux, got your RACSA and Security Plus, going for a CYSA Plus. Currently working for a government contractor while getting your public trust. If I was in my position, what would you do next? I would say what I would do next, I would be going for, what role are you going to be getting? You said you're getting your position right now. Are you in a cybersecurity role, Lux? I mean, I would just work that job. So I'd work that job and I'd be applying for jobs that are sponsoring like higher clearances, secrets, top secrets, TSSCIs, things like that. That's what I'd do. Tone, freshman at WU for cybersecurity, just landed your internship today at the neighborhood computer store. You get all your computer stuff from and fixed. Start next week when he makes room for being store. Okay, cool. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Tony asking the right question. Who are the right people to choose for clearance interviews? Example where you can't use family. I mean, I would just choose people that like you can rely on, that they'll actually do the investigation, like they'll actually show up for the interview. So, you know, some people that you can actually rely on, maybe like old people at your jobs. If you're talking about people that like know you for like where you used to live at, that's always tough. So, you know, you got to try to find somebody who knows you. That's always tough. The ones where they're like, because I feel like nowadays we're not like, people aren't as community, that like the community side of people is just not the same, right? Like back in the day, you'll have a neighborhood, you know, everybody's playing outside, everybody knows everybody, even like apartments and stuff. But now you can live in an apartment, you can live in a townhouse community and literally never talk to any of your neighbors. So it definitely is a little bit harder when it comes to that. Jay, what's up? Jay Dez, getting sponsored for a help desk role now. No experience. Let's go. He said getting sponsored for a help desk role right now. No experience. Just your advice. Security Plus, Network Plus, 2 other vendor specific and projects. Can't wait till I'm clear to start. Thanks, Beez. Let's go, Jay. Let's go. Jay, we gotta get you on a testimonial, Jay. We gotta get you on a testimonial, Jay. Jay, come into the circle community so I can get your information so we can do a testimonial. Let me pull that up real quick. I'm gonna have to get another screen. I had another monitor. Well, you see it's behind me now, but I gotta get another screen so I can keep one beside me for this streaming stuff. Y'all rocking with the live? Y'all rocking with the Q&A? Y'all rocking with the Q&A. I'm glad people rock with me on YouTube, man. I'm glad y'all rock with me on YouTube. But I posted that I was going live on Twitter and on Instagram. So I don't know. Let me see. DW said, nice desktop. Thank you. Yeah, the responsible friends. Yeah, always the responsible friends. Deep state. No, if you already got the blueprint, don't get GovTech 101. That's like the lower, like, you're just kind of interested. Don't do that. DW, can I skip Network Plus? You already got Security Plus, A Plus. Yeah, you can skip Network Plus. Maybe if you want to do Cyber, you can go CYSA Plus. Click once here. Yes, it's vibing. Let's go. Junya, how can I be down with the Academy? Come and do a call. It says the link 404. Why is it doing that? Let me see. The link's not working now? Let me see what's going on. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm gonna try and drop the link again. Let me see. What do y'all think I should do on these lives? Like I said, I've never been live on YouTube before. So what do y'all usually do on these lives? What do you think I should do? Should we go look at jobs? I'm only gonna be on here for probably another 20 minutes. Should we go look at jobs? Is there anything y'all want to know about? Anything y'all want to see? Anything new that's happening out in the industry that I should be looking at? Let me know. Hold on. You said link's not working. Okay, I'm trying. Let me see. Trying to fix the link. Is the link working now? Let me know. Is the link working now? I think it's working now. Let me see. Hey Cherokee, how you doing? You want to look at jobs? Y'all want to look at jobs? Okay, we can look at jobs for like 20 minutes. Jamari said, need a Reddit/Discord thread. Yes, look at jobs. How is AI affecting the industry? I mean, as of yet, it's not really affecting the industry in terms of like people trying to get jobs. I would say that it's more like affecting like efficiency. So different government contractors are using AI for all of the data that they're collecting, right? So I was talking to this one program manager for Booz Allen, and they're using AI for all of the data that they're collecting all around when it comes to like satellites and things like that. So they're doing some really cool stuff. So like, man, if I did not hate the cold, I would definitely be in Colorado because I want to go do work with like Space Force. I think they're doing some dope stuff out there in Colorado, but it's just not for me. Next closest thing for me would be out in Huntsville. So, okay, let me see. Oh, Junya, just come in. Junya, come in and you'll get on a call directly with me if you're interested in coaching. Just click on that link and click on the link I put in the chat. We'll do a 15-minute call, kind of see where you are, see if you want to work with me. So just click that link. Like as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna do 15-minute calls with people that are interested in working with me, interested in joining my program. So yeah, just click that link and then you come into the community for free. I'll do a Zoom call with you for about 15 minutes and then we'll go from there. So Junya, if you wanna get down, you wanna join, come in. I'm probably only gonna be on here for like another 15 minutes. Let me see. Can you please walk us through Clearance Job website and how to find a job? I got you. Let me pull it up. So I'm only gonna be able to do like one thing at a time. Let me see if I'll try to make it to where I can see both. I wanna make it to where I can see both. Hopefully y'all can't hear the rain in the back. Man, it's been pouring down raining. All right, let me pull up clearance jobs. What roles y'all want to look at? Let me know in the chat. What roles do y'all want to look at? Drop some job titles, drop some locations or something. Drop some in the chat. What do y'all want to look at? What roles y'all want to look at? Is this how most people do their lives? They put the box on the side. Let me see. Just Rhyme, you work as an IT specialist. You going crazy at your job? Going crazy in a bad way or a good way? Is it a bad going crazy or good going crazy? IT specialist? Am I doing Zoom calls tomorrow? I might go live tomorrow. This is my first time going live on YouTube. We'll see. We'll see. GRC, cybersecurity tech. Columbus, Ohio, desktop support. All right, let me see. I'll do I'll just do desktop support. Let me see what comes up. You said Houston? Y'all want to look for jobs that are sponsoring clearances? Let me see. Hold on. Where's everybody that's like, oh my God, there's no job sponsoring clearances? Let me see. Well, are they sponsoring a secret or do they need to have a top secret? Let me see. What are they sponsoring? I don't think this job's sponsoring. This one's saying ability to obtain the ITIL Foundation cert. So this job is in DC. Junior desktop support technician. So it's an entry-level help desk job. Yeah. Entry-level help desk job, desired certs, Apple certified support professional, Microsoft cert, Windows 10, A+, CompTIA Security Plus. So yeah, this is entry level. Anything that's under 2 years, like, is entry level. So even if you don't have experience, still use your transferable skills, use any projects that you're doing, anything like that, and still apply to these jobs, right? Trust me, a lot of people are not applying for jobs. If they don't have anybody that's applying, they will give you an interview, right? I've ended up getting, let me put myself on the other side or something. Let me see. Let me make myself a little smaller or something. I've ended up getting interviews for jobs that said they weren't sponsoring clearances all the time because they just didn't have nobody that was applying. Let's see. This job's always up here. Who is that person that was asked for a job in New York? This job right here is always up. So I don't know where Rome, New York is, but this job is literally always up here. They're always hiring for this job. IT desktop support, Rome, New York. What's the shortcut to get GS15 or SES? You're currently a GS11. Green Anaconda, you're not going to want to hear this, but you got to go government contractor, man. You're going to have to. That's the only way to do it. You got to go government contractor and then go back to the federal government. That's the only way. You're not going to jump straight from GS11 to 15 within the federal government. It's impossible. You can't do it. You got to go from government contractor and then go in. Be happy, be peaceful. I like that. Good vibes, good vibes. It's upstate. Can you speak about moving to a new city for an IT job? Yeah. So if you end up applying to some jobs, what other roles y'all want me to look at? Cybersecurity. But a lot of people won't go straight to cyber. So we can do system admin. Let's see. So when it comes to like switching jobs and you're getting relocated, right? Depending on the company, they'll pay for your relocation. But some companies, they don't pay for your relocation, right? So when you're looking at the different jobs, apply for them, talk to the recruiter, ask them, is relocation being provided? If they say yes, then, you can ask how much they're going to pay for relocation. And then in some positions, they're going to say there's no relocation and you'll have to relocate yourself. So that's where it can get kind of expensive at. Data scientist, GRC. Mission Command System Client Operator. See, here go a job in Orlando, but you're gonna have to have some operator experience for sure. Let's see. Level 4 sysadmin. Level 4 sysadmin. Here's a junior sysadmin job, but it looks like they're probably gonna upgrade you to a TSSCI. They say they want you to have an active top secret and ability to obtain SCI access and the willingness to obtain a CI polygraph. So you see that a lot in the DMV. I would say anything in like Herndon, they're going to want you to have a TS. Full stack web developer. So for GRC roles, there typically isn't like a position. They usually don't have like positions that say just GRC. Like that's just not. It's not a job title. Like, so you can see like auditor, maybe like IT auditor, cybersecurity technical auditor. That's GRC. Auditor. What's this? I don't even know. Associate consultant. Must have ability to obtain a government security clearance. This is a GRC role right here. This is a GRC role and it's remote and they're sponsoring you for a clearance. You better write this one down. Associate consultant, GRC. Do I need to make the text a little bit bigger? It kind of looks a little small. Let me see. It looks a little small. Is Chicago a good city for a tech career? There's some government agencies out in Chicago. This is the one you better write down. GRC remote. Jeez. Okay. What other roles y'all were saying? Somebody was saying data science. What about IAM engineer? IAM engineer is not a title in GovTech. A lot of IAM engineer roles are either, most of the time they're sysadmin in GovTech. But they do have roles that are like Active Directory roles, things like that. But IAM engineer is not a title for GovTech typically. Joshua, been having a trouble networking. Any job fairs I can go to? Well, of course, GovTech Con, my conference coming up in December. But outside of that, you can look to see if any companies are in the area that are, that you can look at any companies in the area that are hosting any like open houses or going on like, what is it, meetup.com and looking to see if they have anything. Looking to see if there's any other conferences, or like federal government, they have online virtual career fairs. They have them all the time. Let's see. All right, so I'll probably be on here for another 5 minutes or so. So if people are interested in doing like a 15-minute free discovery call, just click the link in the chat. You can come into my community. This is just a free section inside of my community. You'll be able to come in there, and then we'll end up having a 15-minute call. So go in there, put your name down, and then I'll reach out to you, and then we'll get on a Zoom call like right after this. So for the next probably 30, 45 minutes, I'll be doing the 15-minute calls to see like if I can help you out. Also see if you're interested in getting into that coaching that I have, and helping you get into GovTech faster, right? So let me see. Cherokee, what could VIP get for the conference? So for VIP, you're going to end up getting special access to like you're going to get a goodie bag. You're going to get special access to getting into the conference. We're also going to be doing a VIP brunch, a VIP dinner. We'll have a VIP section inside of the main keynote area as well. So you'll be able to sit in the front. So you're definitely going to get VIP perks for sure. Let me see. Yeah, I'm seeing data scientist interns. Let me see. This one right here might be sponsoring. Hey, look, this position, they have a position in Germany too. Ability to obtain secret clearance. Who was it that was looking for data science? You said, will there be a YouTube live every Thursday? I'm trying to go live more often, so I'll probably go live maybe 3-4 days out the week. It's easier for me to go live like this than it is on like Instagram and stuff, because I'm already sitting on my computer like working and doing stuff all day, so I can just come on here, hop on here, chill out with y'all for sure. um Katie, if I can't take a discovery call tonight, can I schedule another one in the community? Yeah, so if you can't do it tonight, you can schedule another one. But there are limited spots, of course. So, definitely want to make sure if you are interested in getting coaching that, you do drop into the community, click the link, and, get in the queue so you can get on a call with me for the 15-minute discovery call. Let's see, what else? The Green Anaconda, can I upgrade my VIP tickets? Yeah, you can upgrade your VIP ticket. Green Anaconda, you can drop into the community and ask about upgrading your VIP ticket. Just drop a question, make a post inside of there, so you can upgrade your VIP ticket. What other roles y'all want to look at? What do y'all want to look at? I don't think there's any overseas roles that are sponsoring. Well, that's not true, because I applied to one role. That's in Italy that's sponsoring a clearance, sponsoring a TSSCI. So I haven't heard back yet, but that would be cool. That would be real cool. Let me see. But the main thing about overseas roles, you got to have experience, right? So that's the main thing. Signal analyst. Satellite control network chief of operations. I've never seen that. That's interesting. Chief of operations. That's interesting. No tracking. That's cool. Man, there's jobs all over the place, man. There's literally jobs everywhere. Help desk in Japan. That's few and far in between, man. Few and far in between. Let me see. Few and far in between. We got field support engineer, Japan. I might say this one for myself. F-35. Let's see. Oh, I think they want somebody. This is kind of like military. They might want somebody that's got more of a military background. All right, let's see. I'm going to see if I can find a help desk job in Japan. Here's a maintenance technician, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be, I don't know if this is going to be IT. Yeah, this is HVAC. So this is an HVAC job. Let's see. Y'all love Japan, man. I'm gonna let y'all know it's not easy to get in Japan. Like I was telling this story the other day when I was on Kyle's live. I was telling that story too. Like I didn't have a choice of where I wanted to go when I got my first job overseas. I had got the job, and they basically, since I was the newest person on the program, I didn't have a choice. They said, hey, whatever position the other engineer takes, you get the other one. So there was a position in Japan, and then there was a position in, I think it was either Israel or Turkey. And it was like whichever position they choose, you get the other one. So I didn't have a choice at all. I didn't care where I went when I went overseas, right? So I think a lot of people are being really, really picky about, dang, they got a lot of these F-35 jobs or these technician ones. A lot of people are being real picky about where they want to go. And especially with overseas, it's like you got to focus on getting your foot in the door. You don't have any experience whatsoever. It's real hard to call the shots when you don't have any experience overseas, right? Like if you haven't done a contract yet, they don't know if you can actually stick out a contract. Y'all don't understand how many people go overseas and they end up quitting and coming back home in like a month or two because they're just not cut out for it. KBR got that, man, they done posted this job a million times. All right, NetOps specialist senior. Oh, there we go. Computer support specialist. But this is not entry level. But it is help desk. Let me see. I don't even know if it's overseas. Oh, this is just saying where their headquarters are. This job's in Austin, Texas. Can you talk a little bit about tech boot camps and if they're worth it? Cyber boot camps, software engineer boot camps, AWS. Yeah, I mean the different boot camps. It just depends, right? When it comes to different boot camps, it all depends on if you're somebody who needs a program that's gonna like literally walk you through and hold your hand every single step of the way, but it's still going to be up to you to do the work, right? So even though you're going through the program, it's up to you to show up to the calls. It's up to you to do the modules, read the books, put in all the work. They're going to give you the roadmap. They'll give you the resources, and you still got to show up and do the work. So, that's going to be the main thing, right? That's going to be the main thing for sure. So it just all depends on, what you're looking for. Let me try and close this out. Let me try to close this out. Oh, actually, let me show y'all this. So for the people who want the 15-minute call with me, as soon as I get off, I'm getting off here in a couple of seconds. I think this was a good first live. I was on here for about an hour. It's definitely a good first live. I'll try to get my numbers up for sure. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And if you aren't subscribed, make sure you go subscribe, because I know so many people watch me on here and they are not subscribed at all. Like, you're not subscribed. But yeah, let me see. Trying to make sure I'm on the screen. But yeah, okay. So this is like people in here, you want to get on the call. So just post in here if you want to get on a 15-minute call with me. I'm going to drop the link in the chat again. So if you want to get on a call right after this, do a 15-minute discovery call, talk to you about, where you are right now, where you want to be at, and if I'm able to help you out and you want to get coaching and come inside of my coaching program, right? So just come in here, make a post, and then, I'll send you a message and I'll send you the Zoom link so we'll hop on the call. So it's definitely going to be some good calls tonight. Pull this up. So I just dropped the link in the chat. Y'all got any last questions? Any last questions? Let's see. Any last questions before we get off of here tonight? Hey, what's up, Eve? What about QA analyst roles? I mean, they got QA analyst roles. They're not as common. Is a 15-minute call a group call? No, it's one-on-one. It's a one-on-one call. 101 call. It's just going to be me and you on there. Hey, what's up, Summer? How you doing? How you doing? Is a Google cybersecurity cert a waste of time? I feel like it's a waste of time, me personally. But like I just look at things differently, right? I just feel like that time that you spend getting that certificate, you can get a real certification. Operation Tech Takeover said, I don't care, just send me. Right. I didn't care where I went overseas. Like if I want to go overseas real bad, I don't care where I'm going. I'm applying everywhere. I don't care what the country is. I don't care exactly what I'm doing. Just, hey, send me overseas. Junior cloud engineer, IT support engineer near DC. What's up? Government just got funding. They should be hiring more. If you know, October 1st is coming. The money is flowing. You want to start applying for sure. Where are the entry-level jobs? Jazz, you got to go and search through there. There are entry-level jobs on there. The ones that say junior, technician, level 1. A lot of jobs in GovTech don't put like junior in the front. They just say technician, level 1, specialist, right? That's all entry-level. So, but if you go on Clearance Jobs and search, you'll find them. There's over 60,000 jobs on Clearance Jobs, right? Can I get into GovTech with an AS in Security Plus? Yes. My boy Wes, all he has is his associates. He got Security Plus. Hey, Lance. Lance, look at the pin post inside the community. Look at the pin post inside the community. It's got the 701 on there. What you said? Who does the salary match from private to gov? Sesame Kitten said, when this live is done, I'm going job hunting. That's the thing, right? You gotta put the time in to go and look for jobs, right? You know, I can look for jobs for hours, right? Like the people who put the time in to look for jobs, set up alerts, you know, apply for jobs every day, go out and network. Like those are the people that are able to get into the industry faster. But again, right, whenever I see people that say, hey, there's no this type of job, or there's no entry level job, or I'm not seeing this, I already know you're not looking, because as soon as I go look, I find the jobs. Like they're right there. You know, you got to spend the time looking to find the jobs. Anything new or updates coming to the Discord for GovTech Blueprint? To the Discord? Discord is mostly closed. So Discord is mostly closed. You're sending me a DM in the school chat? Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, anybody who came in here, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way you can see all of my other lives. And then the people who want to, get on a one-on-one discovery call with me, if you're interested in getting any type of coaching from me, learning more about my programs, I want to see where you are, see how I can help you. Definitely click the link in the chat. Click the link in the chat to come into the free part of my community, and then make a post in there so I can get on a 15-minute Zoom call with you. So I definitely appreciate everybody who came out. I appreciate everybody who came out. Like, if you want to stay in touch, for sure, just come inside of that inside of the free community. The call's free. So come inside of the free part of the community. There's free, I post different things about like my newsletter is in there. People in there introducing themselves. Like you'll get access to the free side of the community inside of there. Can you provide a resume template? The resume template is inside of the paid part of the community. When does the private to gov salary match period end? Galen, you should try to, negotiate that once you're making that transition over, right? So like, let's say if you were at, let's say you were at like 100K and then you were going into like the government side, when you're making that transition, you got to fight for that salary when you're going in. All right. Just left a comment. But yeah, if you want to, stay in touch, definitely just join inside of the community. You'll be able to see everything inside of the free part of the member hub. Wait, hold on. Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, I appreciate y'all for coming out. Like I said, hit the link in the chat if you want to come inside and do a 15-minute free call, discovery call. Want to see if you want to join inside of any of my programs, get the coaching or anything like that. So definitely come inside of there. I appreciate y'all for coming out. This was dope. I'm going to be on much more. So I plan on going on, like it's doing nothing but raining for the next like 4 days. So I plan on coming on for at least an hour a day for the next 4 days until I go to Belize. I'm taking a vacation. So yeah, I'll see y'all. Y'all have a good night.